We are back, and we all loved her as Downton Abbey's Lady Mary Crawley. Now she plays a Southern ex-con meth addict in the TNT drama Good Behavior. Please welcome Michelle Dockery.
Make you glad you came.
I mean, legs for days, Michelle Dockery.
They're quite cold.
Are they? It's cold,
I don't know
right?
how you do it.
No. It's freezing in here all the time.
Yeah, it's fine.
They say that it keeps an audience awake. I have seen plenty of people sound asleep under their coats.
Well, we should challenge the science, I think, right?
Challenge the science. That's
So
right.
you grew up in England.
I did.
How did you get started? What was the beginning like for you?
Well, I went to a stage school, which was on my street in a church hall called the Finch Stage School. And, yeah, my parents just sent us girls there, me and my sisters, for confidence, really. And, but two... yeah, that's me and my sister.
So cute.
So that's in the dressing room before one of our shows.
What
Look
play
at the
was
clothes.
that? Do you remember?
It was just like an annual show. We did like a dancing show every year.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's sort of where it started.
I like that everything in England sounds very official. Like you went to the Finch School.
The Finch Stage
Yeah, the
School.
Finch Stage School. Like
Yeah.
An acting class?
That sounds incredible. It sounds prestigious. It sounds like you have to really audition to go for it.
We didn't actually.
No,
I mean, it was
right.
just a,
Right.
you know, just a local stage school. But it's nice that it sounds that way. My teacher will be thrilled that it sounds so prestigious. But yeah, Linda Finch and her brother, Roger Finch, they, you know, taught me from a very young age. Dancing and acting is what I was my favourite, really. And so Roger Finch and also a teacher at my school that I went to, just my you know, where I had an education besides performing, a brilliant teacher called Jude Burt, who helped me apply for drama schools, and really without them, I'm not sure I would be doing it. You know, it's those...
So that started at a very early age. They planted that
I was like
seed,
16, 15 or 16, and you know, and everyone needs encouragement from someone and someone to really believe in you. And of course, my parents did, but it's having teachers, isn't it, who encourage you, and yeah. So without them, I wouldn't be here.
Then they see you on Downton Abbey after all that encouragement, which is an incredible series. When you think back, are there memorable, or is there a most memorable moment about doing that show?
I mean, it was just the most incredible 6 years, you know, of our lives, and it's lovely now to be 2 years on and sort of reflecting on it. We just had a lot of fun. I mean, there was a lot of antics that went on behind the scenes, and just, you know, silly games that we used to play in those long dinner table scenes. So
did you play dinner games?
We played we played Wink Murder and, you know, all those things. Maggie was brilliant at them. She won every time.
Oh, no kidding.
But yeah, we just had the most wonderful time, and we all still hang out. I still see Laura and
Isn't it great?
Alan,
I love like that acting community. It really does.
Yeah.
Like it pulls people together.
Yeah, it
really
felt
does.
like a theatre you know, being in a theatre in a play.
It was like being back at the Finch Academy.
Exactly, at the Finch Academy.
We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll find out how Michelle took everyone by surprise right after this. Stay with us. Michelle Dockery, Good Behavior, an ex-con meth addict with a hitman. Your character's troubled, huh?
She is.
But she has a heart of gold.
She does. Well, sometimes.
Or maybe not.
So the second season opens with them embarking on this normal life. You know, she has her son now, which was her, you know, the first season was all about that, really. So she has Jacob, and they're trying to be normal, and it lasts about 9 seconds.
Right.
So she, you know, stealing her son's school supplies for school, and he's already on one of his hitman jobs. So So it's just them kind of adjusting to normal life.
That was a very funny sentence.
I was
He's on one of his hitman jobs.
Yeah, exactly. It's just murdering
You
someone.
mean murder?
Yeah, he's just killing someone. Which she's not very happy about because she wants to, you know, try and be normal and ordinary. But the thing about the two of them is that they live on the outskirts of society. You know, they find it difficult to conform to normality. You know, and it's the thing that we love about them is that they're not ordinary. So it's funny seeing them in these situations and trying to be good parents to Jacob and failing miserably. But it takes so many twists and turns this season, you know, as it did last year. And the FBI is hot on their heels. So Lasheva, the brilliant Ann Dowd, who recently won an Emmy for The Handmaid's Tale.
She's incredible.
We're so thrilled to have her back. So yeah, it's just a rough ride.
And you guys, you talk about having fun on Downton Abbey. You're a prankster on this set.
Oh yeah, all the time. I mean, it's such an intense show. So when we get moments where we can, you know,
you jumped out
have
of
fun.
a bin?
I did, yeah. So in the last episode of the first season, there's a scene where Javier is buying a huge box in order to use for a dead body.
Right.
And so he, as punishment, he gets Letty to sit in it to see if somebody would fit. So yeah, so there it is. So on that day, the creator of our show and writer of our show, Chad Hodge, was in. And so the props department got 2 different boxes and said, we need you to decide between the black box or the blue box.
Right.
And I got in one of them. So Chad comes over and he was like, why are they asking me? It's just a box, like, whatever, black one, blue. So, yeah, he came over and looking very serious. We've got it all on video, but unfortunately he swears at the end of the video, so we can't show it. But then I burst out of the box and was just like, surprise! It was so funny.
You can watch Good Behavior, the season 2 premiere. It is Sunday, 10 p.m. It's on TNT.
Now listen, we're going to find out what our dreams mean. Do you want to join us to find out what our dreams mean?
Wow. Okay.
Oh, it's much warmer now.
It's comfortable, right?
Nice. Isn't this nice?
We should work like this more often.
This is nice.
All right. Humorist Emma Baumbach once said, it takes a lot of courage to show your dreams to someone else. Here to help us understand what our dreams mean is dream expert Lori Quinn Lowenberg. Lori, hello.
Room for me? I mean, I'm sure we can make room when I go.
I'll just lay there.
Now listen, we love analyzing dreams because people have dreams all the time. It's like it binds us together, right? It's like we all have dreams. Now, Ryan had a dream the other day.
So mine's troubling. I keep dreaming about people at work, and I was dreaming about Art and his socks and his suit, and we were supposed to meet for dinner at an Italian restaurant, and I was late, and he was there. I got there, and he was ready for me. But what does that mean?
Okay. That was very fast. What was the main sense of the dream? Were you concerned about being late?
Yes, I was worried about not getting there on time.
Okay, so that's a common dream for people, to be running late in some form or fashion in their dreams. And it's going to be connected to either a deadline you're up against in real life or perhaps a personal deadline you had on yourself.
Oh, well, I've got all of them.
And so Art must have symbolized the part of you that can get it done, because he was there.
Well, that's the frightening part of the dream, then.
Oh, dear.
If he symbolized me. What?
I can't imagine. I think you're mistaken.
Yeah.
All right, so
what about you?
So my dream is I am trapped, and I've had this dream several times. I'm trapped in a wine cellar, like a storm cellar.
Okay.
And Anderson Cooper is with me. And,
naturally.
And he is reaching down, and he's saying, give me your hand. But for some reason, I seem to be frozen in place, and I can't give him my hand.
When did this dream start?
Oh, years ago. I mean, it's been going on for years.
Okay, so it's going to crop up whenever you're experiencing the same kind of situation where you're feeling stuck in work or in a relationship or some kind of personal situation. There's something about Anderson Cooper that you recognize, that you identify with, that can help you get out of that feeling.
Right.
Well, at least you're in a wine room.
I was going to say, you could be in a worse place.
Right, I am searching for wine. That can't be on
And you know, that there's a message in that. That's telling you, you know,
she's thirsty.
relax.
I think it's all about the wine, actually.
Yes. All right, so how about for you, Michelle?
So I have that dream, I think maybe lots of people have the same dream, where you're running but you can't get anywhere.
Yes.
And then sometimes you fly, sometimes you levitate, and it's like, great, I'm flying, but you're still not getting anywhere.
Yes.
Okay,
So it's like
what you just said is the answer. You get that dream when you don't feel like you're getting somewhere in real life.
Right.
But I love
Okay.
how in this particular dream you levitate. That's the way your very wise dreaming mind is telling you can rise above this. Don't let it, whatever it is, don't let it hold you back. You can rise above.
Okay, I have another question because I've dreamt about this many times, and I've always spoken to people that have also dreamt about this, where their teeth are falling
Yeah.
out, they're spitting out.
Oh yeah, I have that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
fall out?
so
Yeah.
you
Just
haven't
hear it.
had that?
My
It's
teeth
common
are-
for people in the radio industry.
It's common for DJs.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
People
well,
in the
there's still
radio
time.
Yeah,
industry.
because
Well, they're
anything-
fine because they're not on camera, but for us,
Anything having to do with your mouth in the dream is going to be connected to the way you communicate. If your teeth are falling out, that's all about saying something you wish you hadn't said, you wish you could put back in. Case in point.
You know, I think we should make our dreams come true. Let's call Anderson Cooper, order some Italian, get some wine, and make a day of it. Are you in?
Great idea. I'm in. I'm in.
All right, you can go to our website for more information about your dreams and what they may mean. Thank you, Michelle,
Lori,
for partaking
it
in the
was great.
festivities.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lori.
Listen, all this information will go on our website, and we'll be right back.
There's no headboard.
I know.
If you'd like to know more about anything you see on live, just log on to our website at kellyandryan.com.